What up, Card Kingdom family? Kenji back for some more drafting here on Magic Online. We got some more Vintage Cube. This is a completely new iteration that I have not played before, so there are going to be a lot of cards we're probably going to have to read. But as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Yeah, Vintage Cube. Let's take a peek at a couple of these cards. I don't know what this does. 3 mana, 2/1 dash, backup 1 with double strike. Alright, so just meant for the red aggro strategies. Relic of Sauron. 4 mana artifact, tap to add 2 mana in any combination of blue, black, and a red, and then 3 mana, tap, draw 2 cards, then discard a card. Alright, that seems like a very Kenji card. But the most vintagey cube card in this pack has got to be the channel, so probably just got to take that and see if we can do some busted stuff, maybe find some Eldrazi, that type of thing. What do we got for our second pick? All right, a lot of good cards here. Not the ones I was hoping for with Channel, but good cards. I think Grizzlebrand's probably the best, just second choice. True Name Nemesis is good, yeah, but Grizzlebrand is the cornerstone of a lot of different strategies. You know, your sneak attack, your show and tell, your reanimator. So probably just got to go with the Grizzlebrand and see if that pans out. Scrubland, Probe, Prism, Flats, or Foothills rather. But Grizzlebrand's got to be the right choice, I believe. Into, what is this? What is Elemental Eruption? Make a 4/4 dragon elemental with flying and prowess, and then it has storm. Okay, that's pretty cool. Well, am I just gonna take like Nurturing Tarp, or not Nurturing Tar Pit, Creeping Tar Pit over Nurturing Peatland? I guess Hierarch is a really good choice too after getting the channel. Actually, that's probably fine. I was thinking I had to do something with Grizzlebrand, but I can just stick with the channel since there was nothing in that pick too anyways, yeah. So channel and Hierarch is a decent start. Okay, and that's not a bad one. Portal to Phyrexia is a solid channel hit if we want to. Oh, here's the now banned Name Sticker Goblin. When this enters from anywhere other than a graveyard or exile, if it's on the battlefield and you control 9 or fewer creatures named Name Sticker Goblin, roll a 20-sided die. Yeah. Lots of mana to be added with that one. No, I think I'll just take the portal. I think portal's our top priority, and then maybe land and then Sticker Goblin. Nexus of Becoming is another pretty nice one with channel. I'm kind of down with that. It's another way for the green deck to kind of take advantage of their cheaper creatures later in the game as well, right? Like later in the game, if I have Noble Hierarch in my hand, it's not doing anything. I can just make it a 3/3. Sure. Again, it's another channel card, if nothing else. So I could see that becoming worthy. But yeah, like I said, this is the first time I've played this new version of the Vintage Cube, as we get an Ulamog now. And as always, they add a bunch of cards from the new formats just because they can. And there's nothing wrong with them. Some of them are, of course, Cube quality cards. But it's always funny seeing cards they kind of force in there when oftentimes they aren't as good as other strategies. I mean, the Tyrant is a good top-end green card. Like Railway Brawler here. Again, pretty solid, just maybe not thrilling. I guess we're going to take it here. Passing a Grave Titan, some other goodies. Because why have a 10/10 Ulamog when you could have a 20/20 Ulamog, you know? Ulvenwald Oddity is a really solid one in the green decks too, I found. Giving everything trample when you have transformed it has been super, super clutch. Yeah, maybe we're just going to stick to like some mono greenish deck. We're really going to want to get the early game acceleration though with what we have. And I don't think Relic of Sauron is the acceleration we were hoping for. Although the Blooming Marsh could be very good, of course. Generally, when I have a channel deck like this, I hope to find a couple of other ways to utilize the channel, or rather, tutor for the channel. Like Pillage the Bog could be okay. Lush Portico is probably not bad. Scrubland. Regrowth is a lot of value, although I often find Regrowth in like the heavy green decks is not that good. You're better off playing Regrowth in more value-based strategies. Okay, Nurturing came back too. All right. Edict is probably fine, just a little bit of interaction. Salvager, again, good, but I don't know if we really want that in this deck. I think I'd rather take the Escape to the Wilds and play it for some card advantage slash selection, you know? It's been a while since I vintage cubed. So if we do end up playing black, hopefully we can get access to some of the other tutors like Vampiric or even Imperial Seal, Demonic. Oko coming back. And the Tough Cookie. Maybe there's some artifact deck where Tough Cookie is actually good, but that seems like another one of those weird includes. Okay, there's Demonic Tutor. I'm going to take that over Mind Twist. That's pretty nice. Let's see, a couple of green shocks here. Claim C. Easy, easy Demonic for me. Where are the other mana accelerants, though? How about that? Oh, there's a Bowmaster here, though. That's a little bit too good. Wow, this pack is actually absurd, isn't it? We have a few of the best cards in the cube. Bowmasters, Minsk and Boo, Tropical Island, Time Twister Academy. Ay, 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 ay. It might actually be that Minsk and Boo is a better pickup here. Oh god, this is all disgusting though, no matter what you do. I guess because we have better black fixing, I'll just take the Bowmaster. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but we would like the Llanowar Elves to wheel. Okay, Elvish Mystic over Library of Alexandria, I think is right for us. Oh, there goes the Candelabra of Tanos for the Tolarian Academy we just passed as well. Hmm. Tough, tough, tough. I mean, it looks good, good start, but I don't know. For Vintage Cube, this is not the deck I'm truly happy with. In fact, we're probably going to need to pick up a bunch of like hand disruption effects if we can find them, right? Like that Inquisition right there. It turns out if I just call for a card, it'll show up. What are we losing out on? Courser, Frantic potentially could be okay. Yeah, getting a Thoughtseize or something would also be clutch. And all the green-black lands are going to be high pickups now. I mean, we wheeled these two out of pack one. Got them pretty late, so that was nice. It's not a bad pack. Recurring Nightmare could actually be really cool. I guess it doesn't work with Ulamog, but this is the right strategy or right color pairing for the Recurring Nightmare, I think. Tireless Tracker's not bad. Basalt Monolith is... No, Monolith is not doing anything. Metamorph is okay. Alright, we'll take the Recurring Nightmare. Oh, actually, we still have that Grizzlebrand too. No, you know what? Grizzlebrand's probably gonna make it back in the deck. There was that, what was it? Frantic Search I passed? But maybe we can get lucky and find a... I mean, Rexer, find the survival of the fittest. Bone Shard works too. That's a way to discard a card. I love a Coveted Jewel, but we're not doing that game plan. Augur of Autumn, solid. I guess Ulamog's going to be in this deck for the channel, but no other reason. Because it's not good with Recurring Nightmare. It's a non-bow, right? Shuffles your entire graveyard. Whereas something like Blightsteel Colossus wouldn't affect your graveyard. I bet you I'm not even supposed to be playing green. Our black looks solid, but I bet you I'm not even supposed to be playing green at all. This was supposed to be probably like a black-blue deck. But I got derailed by channel and then just kind of stuck with it. I mean, there's still time to pivot if we wanted to. Assuming there's a good reason to. Terra Sunder's quite good, but yeah, I'm just going to take the elf here. I think we're fully locked in on the green-black plan at this point, and all the cheap mana dorks are nice for Recurring Nightmare. So, need to find like an Entomb. Another big top-end card that stays in the graveyard would be good for Nightmare. Cobra looks okay here. I don't know. This is any graveyard, right? Yeah, put target creature from a graveyard. Nature's Claim. Oh, you know what? Tenacious Underdog's also quite nice with Recurring Nightmare. Or maybe I'm just supposed to take some interaction. The Claim is super main deckable. Let's do that. Okay, Elf did wheel, so did Tropical Island, crazy enough. Alright. Hey, just find like a hoof and an entomb and maybe like one random other way to reanimate something. I'd say we got a solid start, after all. Unearth. Not quite the one we were looking for, but maybe. Return a creature with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's good with specifically Bowmaster, I guess. That's a maybe play. Had I taken like that Tireless Tracker, it'd be a little bit more tempting. Certainly not going to be playing in this Shoba. That's a 2-3 trample in our deck. Yawgmoth is not terrible with all the cheap mana dorks we've picked up. Okay. Pack 2 certainly gave us more of a direction. We didn't get another land, but that's not too bad, I guess. Maybe that means Pack 3 will have all the bayous and stuff. Emrakul, the Eon's Torn. Oh, there's Overgrown Tomb. Again, this would specifically be for channel, but I guess I'm going to take it. As it stands, I'm probably not going to be running the Recurring Nightmare then. We hope that Overgrown Tomb comes back. I don't think Emrakul comes back either, for the record. Yeah, I just don't think this would be a good enough Recurring Nightmare deck currently. Maybe it gets there later on in Pack 3, but... You know what's cute? Nexus of Becoming on an Emrakul. Just get yourself a cutie little 3/3. What is this? Time Spiral? I wish. Ancient Tomb with our mana requirements is a little bit sketchy. So Dothai Voidwalker is always pretty solid. Endurance is usually pretty solid as well. Kind of like the Dothi here. Would have been better if I had taken the Mind Twist, though. Yeah, we really need that exploration, or not exploration, the who's a what's it to come back around? The Overgrown Tomb. There's Reanimate proper. Oh, and Life and Death, actually. And the Sneak Attack. Ooh. God, Sneak Attack's actually incredible in our deck. So much better than Recurring Nightmare. And why would I be taking Reanimate? I'm not a Reanimator deck. Yeah, no, this is so much more a Sneak Attack deck. Okay. Let's find a little bit of red fixing. Probably going to take the Ravine here. Corpse Dance is one that works with the Ulamog and Emrakul, but we don't have the ways to discard them that I would need. Right now it's just like Bone Shards. Yeah, okay. Can I get a little bit more red fixing? Actually, you know what? Is there a world where I like cut majority of the black? Is that crazy? Just like splash a couple of black cards here? Can play the Escape to the Wilds too. Well, Escape's kind of awkward with all the top end. Let's see, Troll's not bad, though it doesn't find any of my non-basics right now. Yavimaya is actually kind of great. Renin 6 does not look good. Swamp Forest Island. Swamp Forest is okay. Is that better than Troll? Hmm. Kind of dig taking the Zagoth Triumph. Sure. Damn. Oh, God. I have to take Hierarch here, though, right? Vampiric Tutor, Exhume. Ah, this is just too good. What pick was that? That was pick 6. I'd still like to get a Craterhoof if possible. There's no Craterhoof here. There's a red-green land, though. Or a Boseiju, which is, again, just free and too good to pass up, most likely. All right, I mean, I can just splash a little bit of red then. We can still be a little bit heavier black. Play like the Inquisition could still be okay. Play the Pillage the Bog could still be okay. Cut down, Invigorate. Cut down seems fine. And that was pick 8. All right, so a little bit gross, but we're hoping Overgrown Tomb comes back around. There might have been another red land, or red-black, or red-green land that I forgot about. Oh, man, this... This could have been a very good Oath of Druids deck, too, but it's just way too late for that. The Ulamog Emrakul Grizzlebrand Oath of Druids. So instead, I guess I take Collective Brutality in case, like, Reanimate and stuff wheels. Endurance. Red, blue, green. So a red, green land. That works. Oh, you know what? Smuggler's Surprise I didn't note this the first time this came around, but that's actually not bad with the fatties. Ren and 6 coming back around too. I don't think we splash Ren. I think we're gonna cut the Escape to the Wilds. I will splash the Sneak Attack, of course. I should probably get the Bone Shards or something back in as well. I wish I had that Vampiric Tutor. There were so many good cards. Oh man, Sneak Attack Railway Brawler, now that I think about it, it's kind of nuts. How good is the Gitrog? I think we might try this. 6/5 Trample Haste for 5. Whenever whenever it deals combat damage to a player, you may sack a creature that's saddled. If you do, draw X, then put X lands from your hand onto the battlefield tab. Yeah, that could be cool. I guess 16 lands is probably fine, given how much ramp we have, how many mana dorks we have. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we have 5 1-mana dorks, so should be able to get away with 16 pretty easy. I have room for 10 more. Currently, we have 2 red lands. Probably at least 1 more there. This would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 green sources. That's pretty good. 3, 4, 5, 6 black sources. Yeah, that's probably fine. I'll trust the default ad. All right, a little bit messy, but hey, if we draw well, this deck can certainly do the thing. So let's go off to round 1 and see if we can. All right, off to round 1 of this vintage cube draft, and look at our opener, huh? We're on the draw, sadly, but that is a turn 2 potential Emrakul / Ulamog. So things we're going to lose to. Counter Magic, Hand Disruption, or if my opponent is on like a mono red or mono white aggro deck and they have like a 1-drop, 2-drop curve since they're on the play. But none of those things exist, right? So I'm sure we'll be fine. Who needs to tutor when they're just right there? Yahtzee. They might be taking a mulligan. All right, they did take a mulligan to 6. I guess if they had a super aggro deck instead of Emrakul, we would just Ulamog on turn 2. All right, they kept a 6er. Let's go. Good news. They did not have the turn 1 discard effect off of the black source. Bad news, they have turn 1 Entomb. Well, this might be entirely determined by being on the play versus being on the draw here. Grizzlebrand. Okay. Well, that's actually not that bad. If they just go like turn 2 Exhume, we still win. We want them to just reanimate Grizzlebrand, right? As long as they don't have like a Force of Will in their deck or something. Pass. All right, I mean, this is how we go. Do they have an edict? Limb Duel's Vault. Okay. That's a really cool include. That's from like Ice Age or something. I think, pretty sure that's a new card to this cube. What can they do versus Emrakul though? I mean, I guess if they're playing white, they could. What's his face? Solitude? Maybe they have a Black Lotus and they're gonna get me with like Black Lotus, Corpse Dance, Grizzlebrand. I cut the endurance, right? So. Oh wait, no. Is endurance? It looks like endurance. Oh, I don't have a green card for endurance, so I need to draw a green card for endurance. That would work. That will work. Okay. We did have majority green cards. It looks like it didn't matter anyways. They didn't have anything. Okay, phew. So, versus that, Dothy Voidwalker comes in. Sheoldred's Edict probably comes in. Let's cut the Nexus of Becoming. This is probably not going to be a grind out game. This is going to be over very quickly. Cut Down can probably come out as well. We're going to want to add at least one more black source, I would think, for the double black on the Doth. I can probably afford to cut one of my forests. We'll still have 11 green land sources. Ah. I think we can do better than that. Okay, that has a lot of potential. We'll keep this and pitch the Brawler. Concealing Curtains, sure. I probably want to play turn 2 Dothy then. Assuming they're just going to go for the Curtains next turn activation. Oh man, they have the Bat too. All right, well, they are going to completely strip my hand. Cut Down, turns out, will come back in if we go to a game 3. Cut Down comes back in. Maybe Bone Shards is fine. Yeah, they took the Dothy. Is Arbor Elf good with no forests? You tell me. All right, there's the curtains. So they'll probably take the sneak attack. Although I could rip Channel or Demonic Tutor and still get them with the Ulamog. I mean, I assume they're taking sneak attack. They took the Ulamog? What on earth? They know I have Emrakul in my deck too. Well, that was a weird play. But hey, I'm not going to complain. So even if they hit me for 4 here, we'll still have enough to pay Grizzlebrand. Kaido's not going to do anything. All right. So we have a chance of just winning here. And that should do it. uh, finish him off with the Bow Master's Ping. Seems kind of nice. All right. Effectively a turn 2 kill and then a turn 4 kill. Basically, the perfects. Oh, they can't even sack Kaito because he's phased out. I don't think that works like that, right? I don't think they can sack the Kaito. All right, they're sacrificing. Then we bow them for the last point. Bingo, bango, bongo, and that's a nice 1-0 start. Let's go on the next. All right, let's go to round 2 here of this vintage cube. Ugh, that is probably not a keeper with how fast we know our deck can do stuff. All right, I'm going to mulligan to 5 because this hand is also garbage. That is much better. I guess we just go for the turn 2 Arbor Elf then, or we just rip channel off the top. Or Demonic Tutor or something for channel. If we get to 6 mana, we can flash in the Emrakul, but... Uh-oh. Ooh, Orcish Lumberjack. That's very cool. Well, hold up. If I rip a couple of lands off the top, then this Smuggler's Surprise is actually going to be... like, land into land would be turn 4 Emrakul. At their end of turn or something. Be legit. Once upon a time. All right. They grabbed another forest, and they're going to sack something. Okay. Just for a salvager in addition. Interesting. Not what we wanted, I guess. I'm going to leave this back on defense. Could have attacked for 5, but I don't think we want to. Okay, they are popping off with the Lumberjack. 5 mana. Rampaging Raptor and an Elf. All right. Yeah, we'll trade. I would need to hit runner, runner, land, so I guess I'm just supposed to cast the Smuggler Surprise for land. That's too bad. Oh, we milled our sneak attack too. Gross. Very gross. Well, we're kind of back where we started, because now we're 2 mana away from hard casting the Grizzlebrand. It's pretty funny. Okay, no blocks. Damn, so deep on that stomping ground. We can't punish them, though. Boneyard Dracosaur, nice. Okay. Might be a little bit too late now. Savannah and Othari. So they can Othari this turn. Is that too much damage that I'm taking then? Yeah, that's too much damage. 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then I can't even pay the 1 off of the Peatland. All right, GG's. Well, this actually looks like a matchup that should be pretty good for us. Remember, we did mulligan to 5 there, and we were actually kind of close. So they do have a bit of early pressure, but I don't think we need to make any sideboard changes. Like, for example, if we just ripped our Bowmaster in that game, we kind of just win. Though maybe the Nexus, actually, that Nexus should have probably been taken out for just like collective brutality. All right, we'll be on the play. That hand's quite solid. We have the channel, we have the demonic, so we can get a pretty early Eldrazi off here. If the opponent doesn't pressure me too much initially anyways. Ragavan. You don't love seeing that. Oh, well, there's the Emrakul. So I guess just play out Mystic and pass. Burst Lightning, sure. And the 8, my Nurturing Peatland. That would have given us Emrakul. Another green source just like that does as well, though. We go Cobra, Marsh, add green. And this is exactly 15 damage as well, so if they don't have a 1 mana burn spell, we just kill them on our extra turn. Nice. All right. So yeah, definitely want to bring in like Bone Shards or something, especially since we saw Ragavan too. Let's take out that Nexus. Maybe Edict here. Edict over Endurance seems fine. We keep it. We have too many draw tutor effects that make this hand worthwhile, and even just having Shoulder's Edict for turn 2 is probably good enough. Like, I'd rather have a hand with Emrakul in it than have a hand with Channel, I think, right? Turn 2 Salvager is actually kind of annoying because that hoses my Edict. I guess I can make him sack the token, but... Oh, that's actually kind of cute. We can Nature's Claim their Golem token. Oh, this is cool. Oh, no! I didn't play a black source, so I can't edict the Minskin Boo before they get the value off of it. If I had played a black source there in response to the trigger, I'd be able to. Oh, that's sick. But I mean, it was clearly right to play the Ravine there. Damn. Not even Channel's gonna save us anymore. Oh, and we've drawn nothing but land. Yeah. Damn, that's brutal. Good beats. Haywire Might. Ooh, Gut's good. Gut's really good. All right, take Infinite. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I have any outs. GG's. Got crushed. All right, let's go to round 3. All right, on to our third and final round of this Vintage Cube draft with our sneaky channel-y deck. The hand has potential. It needs some help, clearly. A red source would be great. Channel would be... channel would actually be bad. So a red source or Demonic Tutor are what we are craving. Are what plants crave, even. Did our opponent take a mulligan? Oh, they went to 5. But this is Vintage Cube. Anything can happen. There are going to be some decks where mulliganing to 5 is not even that bad. Annoying, sure, but not even that bad. All right. They kept their 5-er. Taiga with a turn 1 Dragon Rage Channeler. Okay, now Channel would be a good draw, but probably for only a turn or 2. I'm assuming they're also going to pressure me pretty quickly. Like, I don't want to trade here, although I kind of do. Bronco, here we go. Oh boy. Reanimate. Ooh. That's a spicy one. Dude, what is it? They're on a mulligan to 5 and they have an awesome curve. I guess I'm supposed to play out the Ulvenwad Aldity. Then I just have to let him hit me with the Preacher. Which means they're going to get to draw a card. Oh, God. They have a kill spell for Oddity into Reanimate. I'm already dead. What an absurd mulligan to 5. I think we're on 0 outs. reveal the robber of the rich off the Bronco. Yeah, all right. Good beats. Oh, we got slammed there. Dude, we are just getting wrecked by these fast draw green decks. That's hilarious. Yeah, this Nexus of Becoming always coming out. That's too good. All right. Well, like I said, mulligan to 5 in this format, hey, doesn't mean a thing. I mean, their Dragon Rage Channeler didn't do anything, but the Bronco into Preacher into Kill Spell Reanimate, I mean, just enough pressure to wreck us. Let's get to hopefully do some busted things in the next game or two. All right. Nope, cannot keep a 5-lander. That's a little bit better. Okay. I'm gonna pitch the Edict here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but I think is correct. Because we still have Cut Down, and I think preserving these other cards makes more sense. Probably have to play out the Triome, because this might give us a turn 3 sneak attack. Chain Lightning. All right, no turn 3 sneak attack. Man, why couldn't have they had this hand like last game? There's the Preacher again. I cannot actually cut that down, which sucks. All right. Need some help here. Infi's good. Let's see if they want to discard something and trigger the Inti. The real pain would be if they discard a card. They discarded Minskin Boo, and if they put a counter on Inti, that's bad, but good. They did put it on the Preacher. Ulvenwald Oddity, huh? I think we just play out the Oddity and attack. I don't want to run out the Gitrog into their Bitter Triumph potential. Like, what I could have done here is sneak attack the Gitrog and then hard cast the Oddity and saddled it, but I think I'm going to play a little bit conservatively here. And we can just cut down the Inti, of course. Yeah, they did have Bitter Triumph. That's until next end step, so they can actually cast the Lalia that they revealed. Oh my gosh. Your next end step, yeah. That's gross. So I'm gonna have to cut down the Lelia instead of the Inti, I guess. I mean, the nice thing is I'm always one Grizzlebrand or something away from basically winning, but not looking good right now, because... Oh, actually, we can draw, like, Demonic Tutor and stuff, too. Oh, did they not discard a card to Inti this time? There it is. Okay. I mean, yeah, I guess I have to do it. This doesn't even win, but it's good, of course. Sacking 4 permanents is kind of nice here. Actually, that wasn't even that good. Emrakul and Grizzlebrand were much better. The Ulamog was actually the worst of the hits. Now, obviously, it was still nice, but... Yeah, all things considered, I'm still just gonna lose. That's funny. Alright, discard a shield breaker, hit a land. We'll go down to 5. I can always flash in Gitrog on their turn with sneak attack as a blocker, but... I mean, that... Jeez! We just ripped the perfects! Okay, I mean... Guess we're gonna get a game 3 here, because they're gonna have 0 permanents now. I should still actually not attack with the Arbor Elf. In case they have like a lightning bolt for face into like land Goblin Guide or something. Putting them to 2 versus putting them to 3 doesn't seem relevant here. Okay. Lucky top deck, and we get another game most likely. On to game 3 we go. Run it back. All right, game 3, and looks like our hand's pretty good. I mean, the Bowmasters seems like it's gonna be great versus them, and we have the sneak attack. So, don't think I mulligan this hand away. Nice, cut down's also good. We'll lead on our black source. Ooh, no plays from them too. Okay, I'm gonna not play out the Lotus Cobra then. I don't want to run into end of turn removal. Just give them a good use of their mana since they're not doing anything. Great. The G Daddy, huh? All right. This is a possible sneak attack Grizzlebrand next turn if they don't kill my Cobra. Reanimate Lelia. You got it. It's good value. Revealed a mountain. Sure, it's not too bad. Blast it all, they killed it. Okay. I think we just run it out, right? Because that means next turn I can Grizzlebrand, draw 7, and maybe just kill them. And given their colors, it seems unlikely they're going to be able to deal with my sneak attack. I am willing to go down to 6, and if they have 6 damage of burn in response, good beats. Okay, that's fine. I have a few cards that insta-win. Land. We get to look at 10 cards for Emrakul for the win. Demonic Tutor. All right, so that's going to be a win next turn then. Oh, I don't have black to bone shards. Oh my gosh. So I need, okay, so I can sneak attack, flash in the Gitrog as a blocker then. Oh my. We could still lose this game. What did they hit? Mox Ruby. All right, that does not kill me. Actually, I guess it's better to flash in Bowmaster, isn't it? That's 2 blockers. They're less susceptible to small burn, but Gitrog would be susceptible to 1 removal spell. So I kind of like this play instead. Also, I'll be going to 1 on board, not dead anyways. Kolagons. Okay, I might lose here. Oh wait, they made me discard. They didn't ping. Never mind. Just kidding. All right, that should be game then. Oh, it's not game over. They can sack their Ruby to give their Channeler flying, but they would still be dead after that point. All right, we salvaged. Nice little 2-in-1 there. Little funky deck. As always, friends, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and we'll see you back next week for some more. Bye-bye.